So yeah, so I'm gonna do a little accompaniment for my little song. It's like this: wide angle lens. Hello in there. Hi. So this is the microKORG that I often use. I'm having an issue with this key. Doesn't work. This key right here. See, I'm pressing it. What if I fucking jam on it? It'll work. So I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna see what's going on. But allegedly, supposedly, I looked some shit up online and they say you take it apart, you can clean it all by yourself. I'll see y'all over at the workbench, aka my coffee table. This is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need the synth itself. Yeah. You're gonna need 2 books of very close size to prop the synth up on so you can lay it face down and not screw the knobs up. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, which I have 2 because I don't know which size it is, but I'll figure it out in a second. And then you're going to need some contact cleaner. Contact cleaner you can get online. You should be able to buy it at like Radio Shack if those still exist in your area, or you can get it at Walmart, I believe. I know any like computer store would have it. Any place that sells like stereo components, that kind of stuff. Checking out this key right here. This is the one. This. I think I fixed it. I think that's all I had to do. Take your 2 books, lay them out so you can set your synth on it, but just on the edges, so your knobs aren't smashing into your table, because you don't want to mess your knobs up, because those you'll have to resolder. Now, if you have batteries in here, you're going to want to take those out. So, slap that back on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 screws you have to take out to get this bottom cover off. Right, here we go. Got all the screws out. Oop, top's coming off. The battery part's got a little dongle, but it'll stretch. You can't really see that, but see the battery thing, it's got a little cord here, but it's long enough you can set that out of the way. 2 boards in here. Flipped it around so it would be from your perspective if you're doing this yourself. Big board on top, that's like the motherboard. It's where all your effects and stuff is. Smaller board, it's a daughter board. This is where the keyboard functions happen. Basically, it's just a, you know, I don't believe this has like an intensity to it, so it'd just be the on or off keyboard buttons. It's my understanding that underneath this part there's a rubber strip. You take the rubber strip off and, you know, contact cleaner both sides. I think I might actually end up having to grab a Q-tip. But so I'm going to undo these screws and then we're going to go from there. So here's some more sped up tape probably. I guess I should say too, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws you got to take out to lunch or dinner, depending. Okay, so this should, yes, excellent. Okay, so there we go. Whoop, whoop, ba-doop. That is the daughter board. And now it's off. It looks like there may have been something sticky that got in there at some point, because there's some crap around right here. And it appears to be, I don't know what that is. I'd say it was rust, but I don't know. But it's on here. It's on the circuit board. Right. It's on the circuit board as well. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably not supposed to be on there. But that's right where we got the key malfunction. This is the key. Or this is the key. One of these two that's right on either side of this thing is the key that's screwed up. So I got my contact cleaner right here. I'm going to take and probably spray the board, and then I'll do the rubber parts too. Those will just lift out. But I think I'm going to actually unplug the board from the thingy. so I don't have to, I don't have to spray everything in here. There you go, there's one out. And then this isn't the proper way to do this. PS. Alright, there you go. I got those out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the daughter board probably into the kitchen and I'll spray it so I don't, get any of this other stuff sprayed with contact cleaner. Alright, here's the circuit board. Here's the contact cleaner. We're just going to go grab a paper towel. Just kind of scrub it a little bit. So while you're in here, it's probably not a bad idea to clean up, if you see any debris in here. If you got a can of duster handy, blow it out. I do not have a can of duster handy. But what I am going to do, the thing I was reading online, the dude said he sprayed these with contact cleaner as well. Which I don't think it's really necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. And it looks like they're all the same, actually, which is really unusual. Yeah, these two are the same. This one's slightly different because it looks like it has an extra one on the end. Anyway, I'm going to hit this hole right here that's got the rust around it with some sandpaper. I don't necessarily recommend this, but I'm going to do it because I don't want this to continue to happen. So if I just come in here, you got a little tiny piece of sandpaper because I don't want to make a huge mess either. I'm just gonna grind that out a little bit. Alright, so yeah, try to keep that pretty isolated, and then I got my Q-tip with alcohol on it. I'm going to use this to swab up the rusty stuff so it doesn't go everywhere, get in all the nooks and crannies of everything, because that's kind of what you're trying to avoid here, right? I mean, by cleaning it up. More or less, I got it off of there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better. It's certainly a lot better than it was. This one right here was brown and rusty. So now I just got to spray these rubber strips with contact cleaner, and then I'll put it back together. Put them on here just like some fish. Just shake them around. Get them all dried out. Alright, so we cleaned this side of the daughter board, cleaned all the contacts on here, that's all the gold parts. And then we cleaned the rubber side, we cleaned the contacts on there. Not really contacts, but the little metal things in there push down on the daughter board and make the contact to make the sounds. So we cleaned the things inside of the rubber strips that the keys actually push. And then I sanded the rust off of this spot because I feel like that was the cause of the problem in the first place. I feel like some of that rust broke off, got stuck in there somehow. So now let's put it back together. When you put the rubber parts back in there, you're going to want to make sure that they're down flat. Like, you'll kind of feel them click into place as you push down through the holes. I recommend you just stick your finger in every single hole and just kind of work it around. Make sure they're in there good. Make sure it's all the way through the hole. Rubber strips are in. Now what you want to do is take your daughter board, make sure the side with the sticker on there, look at what it says. Focus. Focus. It says, okay.
What? Okay!
Side that says okay, have a quality sticker. That'll be on your left side. What I recommend you do is you set it down in here first, and then you're going to want to take one of your little teeny tiny screws that you got. If you have a magnetic screwdriver, you can set it on end and tip it. So I took it apart again, and I decided that the stuff was still wet. The contact cleaner was still wet when I put it back together. That was a mistake. Don't do that. However, now it works. And it works like it's supposed to. So let's demonstrate. It's the next day. I'm going to demonstrate. Pooter it up. Okay, ready? Wait. Just get a better. I was messing with it earlier. Alright. So, it's the next day. It's all set back up. I let the contact cleaner in there dry and stuff. So let's see how we did. I skipped a key. So yeah, now all the keys work. So that's all you gotta do. You just take it apart and clean those little rubber button things and clean the contacts on the other side.
Daddy fixed this.
High
Why
five.
isn't it on?
High five.
Why isn't it on?
Because I'm done. I was just finishing a video I started yesterday.